Good morning, everyone. They were kind enough to let me have the Lectric One overnight, so I got a sneak peek at this bike. This is my first time riding. It's not necessarily a sneak peek because it's been out for a minute, but my first time, which means it's new to me, and I'm super excited. So I'm gonna attempt to go get a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts on a 5-mile ride here. We'll see how it works out. It may not be my best play, but I'm gonna do it anyway. One of the things you'll notice about this bike is that it's got the left-hand horizontal thumb throttle. I do like the color display, and then it has the pinion gear shift right here on the right, and that's pretty advanced, but given my propensity to want to go fast all the time, I'm typically always in high gear. I may have chosen the wrong coffee spot given the distance. I'm under a time constraint, but I'm gonna take it for a ride anyway. Even if I don't make it, you guys cheer me on and we will try and get back in time. Today's gonna be an eventful day. I'm looking forward to it. So this bike just really moves for what it is, and I honestly feel like this should be what is coming for the XP 3.0 Plus, whatever is next on the horizon. Some hybrid version of this should be a part of it. The one thing I do wish for this bike is that it folded, because I really like riding it. It's quick, it's got power, and if I want that exercise, I can get it. I do notice that the pedals, like when I turn, my feet will actually scrape the floor, so that is concerning for me. But it's something I'm aware of. A lot of bikes have that issue. There's just not enough clearance, especially if you want a good pedal length. Trails here are pretty awesome. I'm spoiled back in Pinellas County in Florida, but I'm also jealous of this because it's just it's a different look. It's something nice. I like being out here. It's very scenic, lots of hills, mountains, if you will. I'm not sure what the qualification for a mountain is, but I tried to go up one yesterday and this thing gave it a gnarly attempt. I was really impressed with how torquey it was and how strong it was going up such a steep incline. So the battery on this thing is actually the same as the Trike and what you had on the X Premium, as well as what's on the Expedition, that dual battery setup. So I like that because it's a well-known battery. People are going to have it, so that means if you have multiple bikes, you've got something to work with. What do we got here? This is interesting. I guess we're going under. And there's just like hills like this, right? It doesn't lose power. You can feel it just grind into it and move you up. And I weigh 220 pounds, so I know that it has the power that I'm looking for, and I'm confident in saying that I know this is a strong bike. I'm going to be on your left or down the middle. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's see what we got in terms of coffee around here. That is not a way I want to go. We are gonna try Hi Donuts, I guess. That's what we're gonna do. And it looks like it's straight, so I'm not gonna take the preferred bike route. I'm gonna go down the sidewalk. Urban style. That's not good. Yeah. Hi Donuts. Texas kolaches, oh my, I haven't had a kolache in a long time. Reminds me of Holland, Texas, kolache kitchen. See what I can do here. I'm out in the wilderness. don't have a lock, so what I'm gonna do is just take this battery with me. That should be enough. Look at all the donuts. Hello. I'm well. Do you have iced coffee?
You do?
Can I have iced coffee with 2 creams, please?
Like a regular or large?
Regular. And can it be to go in any capacity possible?
Yeah, sure. Iced coffee with cream. Any sugar or flavor?
No.
Okay. What else would you like today?
I'll take a raspberry filled donut, an original, and one of those coconut, please. The coconut, is it? Yeah. And an original.
Okay, 3 donuts and an iced coffee with cream.
Yes.
It's going to be $8.32. I will be right with you, sir.
¿Y el otro de Nogales?
No, ya se terminó.
Ya estuvo también.
All right. Thank you.
Trabajo.
No, para cortar
¿Y ya también tú? ¿Tú lo ganas primero?
Sí. No sé, compra y vende cosas. Yo creo que viene y compra cosas y se va.
Oh, it looks so good.
Mira, muchas razas. Sí, muchas razas.
Thank you. Do you happen to have plastic bags with handles?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Like this.
Excellent. Yep, that'll work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
¿Cuántos donuts quieres?
So this speaks to the need for a lot of cargo with space, and why I always have my baskets too. Here, straw. Put this on the left side because I'm not using the pinion gear shift. I am definitely going to need instructions back. Hilton Phoenix Resort at the Peak. I'm gonna get that bicycle route. We'll take the suggested because they've been adventurous. And here we go. I typically, if I'm riding one-handed, it's my right hand. Also, that's typically the brake orientation, so there's another reasoning behind wanting throttle on the right-hand side. But again, what you give up and what you get is pretty awesome because of the pinion gear system. This is a really bike friendly area. I like how much infrastructure they have out here for bikes. And these trails are pretty awesome. And then this thing is gonna let me loop underneath the roadway to get back onto a bike trail, which, you know, you can't beat that. So I'm gonna take this around, kind of cheat a little bit. Here? Where am I? Yes I am. That was my street. I was busy watching that officer help the guy with the trailer. That was nuts. I'm also learning about Google Maps. Google Maps with their bike routes, especially in an area where the infrastructure is pretty prolific for biking, it's really decent. It gives quality routes that are less trafficked, and I've seen it's a pretty good attempt to get you on to a bike path or trail of some kind. So I'm not disappointed about that. It's a different thing when I'm at home because I know where I'm going and I know all the good spots. But when I'm in a new area like Phoenix, it's something else. Right? This, I never even would have looked for anything here. Like, I don't even know how in the world you're supposed to get down there, honestly. Can I squeeze through this thing? We're doing it. We are going to do it, whatever it takes. Good morning. So that's me talking up Google Maps and it runs me right into a barricade. I can't even imagine, like, this drainage channel over here is just huge. It's massive. So the terrain out here dictates that you must have that kind of channel capacity to run that amount of water down it. And so I'm just thinking about, you know, how is that designed and what kind of drainage area is it embracing? Because there's not much like that in Florida, that's for sure. I'm gonna be on your left. She had her headphones in, couldn't hear me anyway. on paths on paths. Are we on the right side now? We are on our way. Okay. Give it some more paz speed. I'm doing this so I can go a little faster. Hold this thing in my left hand. I'm left-handed, so it's dominant. Plus it gives me rear brake on the right, which I'm much more comfortable with in a one-handed or pseudo one-handed scenario. Donuts better be good. So it looks like PAS 3 is about the max out equivalent for throttle. So 4 and 5 get you into the 20 plus miles an hour that you get for the class 3 designation, which is nice. Honestly, I haven't used the gears once on this thing. I can imagine at scenario 1, if the battery runs out, I would really like to have them. 2, if I'm in a more urban setting, highly trafficked, pedestrians everywhere, I would probably do a lot more pedal power than I would utilizing the electric aspect. This bike is really light, it's easy to move, it's powerful. I know very well that this thing could go way faster than 28. It's just something that they're not talking about. And rightfully so. You want to stay on the good side of the law, especially when you're such a prolific and high-profile company like Lectric. Switch. It's really nice out here, but I know it's going to be blazing hot today. It's supposed to be 110 plus, I think. Yesterday we wound up to 112. I was sunburned before the sun came up. It's been a nice time already. I've got to meet a lot of the high-profile influencers on YouTube for e-bikes. A lot of people I've never even heard about, especially RVers. Lectric is really popular in the RV community, which is good for them, and it speaks well to the bike. Also, it talks more to the compact nature of the folding bikes that they have. If I was to advise anyone to get one for an RV straight away, it's going to be the Light. And then honestly, I think this is a quality second choice. If not this, then it's going to be the XP 3.0. It's a step through, of course, because you know that male-female bike thing is no longer an issue at all. Anybody who says otherwise, they just haven't ridden a step through. Unless there is this notion of mounting batteries, but that's a conversation for another day. Oof, almost lost his coffee. So pass 3, this incline, this one's putting it to the test, but I know I can feel it's gonna power out, no problem. Okay, okay. Looks like we're crossing over to another path. Is it closed? Oh, me and Google Maps. Let's see. Man, we'll just take this thing and do what we gotta do. What is going on with old Google here? Do you know where we are? All right, all right. Okay, looks like we're safe. I like the architecture out here. I like the style of the homes. The landscaping is, what is it, xeriscaping is what they call it, so no grass. Very fitting for the regional area. That is a nice Tesla, holy moly. I like that wrap. This bike is very powerful. It's got a lot of punch for such a small frame. I think we're almost there. This is looking, oh, enchiladas. Going to eat there later. I'm excited with the Lectric crew. See how that goes. And that sun's coming up. I can feel it radiating that heat. It's gonna be a hot one, but I'm looking forward to riding the new product today. Just wanted to put a shout out again, say thank you to Lectric for allowing us to be here. What you'll notice is something cool too. Even the Hilton has gotten on the electric e-bike train. Check this out. 2.0s just ready to be rented for any guests of the Hilton here in Phoenix. All right, guys, I am going to get ready for the day. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.